So Tecno released the Tecno Spark 40 series this year. We have the Tecno Spark 40, the Spark 40 Pro, and the Spark 40 Pro Plus. Okay, in this video, I am going to be comparing the three of them and tell you which one is the best fit for your money. Yes, which one you should go for and which one you should just ditch, right? While the three phones, they are kind of similar in terms of some of the features, they still have features where one surpass the other. So just watch the video to the very end to get the full information on if you should go for either the Spark 40, the Spark 40 Pro, or the Spark 40 Pro Plus. Okay, so guys, let us get started. And before we move on to the main lead, if you know what you're about to hear, kindly give the thumbs up and also click on the subscribe button below and turn on the bell notification icon so when I create videos like this, reviews like this, which I always do, you guys will be the first to get notified. And once you've done that, let us proceed. So the very first thing I'm talking about is the design and the build quality of these phones. Now, these three phones comes with matte finishing and they're actually all slim. Okay, but when we look at the Tecno Spark 40, we see it getting inspiration from the iPhone 17 Pro Max concept. We look at the Spark 40 Pro, it's getting inspiration from the Samsung S23, S24, S25. And we look at the Tecno Spark 40 Pro Plus, we see that you get inspiration from the Samsung S20, S21. Okay, but regardless of where they get the inspiration from, they look very sleek, very premium. And it's a plus on design for the three of them. When it comes to the thickness, the Tecno Spark 40 is actually the thickest at 7.7 mm. And next, you have the Pro, which is a bit slimmer, as at 6.7 mm. And the slimmest, which is kind of resulting, or let's say stacking up to maybe 5 ATMs or 6 ATMs together, is the Tecno Spark 40 Pro Plus with 6.45 mm, which is actually very slim. So for design and build quality, I'll be going for the Tecno Spark 40 Pro Plus. It is slimmer. In terms of the build, it is stronger. This uses Gorilla Glass, 7i, okay, for its protection. And it even has this curved screen. So the winner right here is the Tecno Spark 40 Pro Plus. Now for the display, here you're going to notice, an upgrade between these three devices. So the Tecno Spark 40 Pro has a 6.67 LCD 720 resolution screen and also 120Hz refresh rate. Okay, while the Tecno Spark 40 Pro uses a 6.78 AMOLED display screen with 1.5K resolution, 144Hz refresh rate, and 4500 nits brightness. Now, the Tecno Spark 40 Pro Plus uses the same feature as that of the Tecno Spark 40 Pro. However, it's mix of the Corning Gorilla Glass 7i for its screen protection. So in terms of the ruggedity, how strong and how durable these phones are going to be, the Pro Plus takes the win. But I still kind of think there should have been a kind of a difference in terms of maybe the quality of the display we're going to be noticing between the Pro and the Pro Plus. Well, I think the Corning Gorilla Glass has already, made up for that difference. What do you think about this in the comment section? Let me know, okay? Now for the performance, what can these phones handle? So for the Tecno Spark 40, we have the MediaTek Helio G81 chipsets. For the Pro, we have the MediaTek Helio G100 chipsets, and for the Pro Plus, we have the MediaTek Helio G200 chipsets. So now, looking at this chipset, you can see that the Pro Plus is going to be the best in terms of handling more tasks, right? Better at AI features, and also in terms of even gaming and all, the Tecno Spark 40 Pro Plus takes the win over here. Well, you should. It costs more than the rest of them. Okay, so I will still come to the price of these three phones and still tell you which one I will even go for in terms of all this feature, looking at the price points. Yeah, but looking at this whole chipset, the MediaTek Helio G200 is slightly better than that of the G100. I had to check because this chipset came out this year, which is May 2025, and the performance between the G100 and G200 is just slightly better. So I think the Pro Plus is just a bit higher than the Pro in terms of the performance, but a win is still a win actually. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is the camera. The Spark 40 has 50MP rear camera and 8MP front camera, while the Pro and Pro Plus have the same camera to be 50 MP rear and 13 MP front camera. But the real difference is in the software. All the Spark 40 has no AI features, to enhance your pictures and all. For the Pro and the Pro Plus, we have AI portrait mode, smart contrast enhancement, a result tool, and also 15x digital zoom. Now, both phones, all the phones, the three of them shoot 2K at 30 FPS and 1080p at 30 FPS. But in terms of the quality of the pictures, we can go with the Tecno Spark 40 Pro and the Pro Plus. They will be going head to head as they both surpass the base model, which is the Tecno Spark 40. Now, for the battery and charging, I'm just surprised that Tecno was able to, put this kind of battery size on these phones because of how slim these phones are. Now, they all have 5200 mAh battery, okay, and the charging speed is at 45 watts, the three phones. However, the Pro can also reverse charge another phone wired at 10 watts, while the Pro Plus take it further to actually charge wirelessly at 30 watts. Okay, they can also reverse charge, a phone wired 10 watt and also reverse charge another phone wirelessly at 5 watts. So the Pro and Pro Plus, you can charge your iPhone or something or another device, wired for the Pro, while wireless for the Pro Plus. Okay, so in terms of this, the Pro Plus obviously takes the win, even though they all have the same battery, life. Okay, so these phones, regardless of the one you're going to go for, they can actually last you for more than one day if you're a very light user. You do not press your phone much, but if you're an heavy user, then it can actually last for around 7-8 hours. So you see the same phone in terms of the battery, regardless of any of them you're going for. Okay, but remember, the Pro Plus takes the win because of the different charging modes it has. Now for the AI features, so the Tecno Spark 40 does not have much AI features. Okay, but we see that on the Tecno Spark 40 Pro and the Pro Plus. They have AI voice assistant, AI subtitles for video, photo eraser, smart contrast enhancer, circle to search. Then the three of them have this feature called the free link. Okay, now, like I explained in my previous videos, anybody that has the 40 series, you can actually make a call for free. So let's say you're watching this video, you have the Tecno Spark 40 Pro, I have the Pro or Pro Plus, and within 500-meter range, I can call you without using an airtime or data. It's going to go through. This is a new feature on the Tecno phones that use this kind of Bluetooth technology to make calls and all. And I think this is actually very cool. So this is one plus feature for the three of them. Okay, but for the AI features, the Pro Plus takes the win. Now, for the charging, the Pro Plus also has this bypass charging. Yeah, if you, let's say you're playing games and charging your phone, it does not overheat, it bypass that charging. Do you get the point? Okay, so which is also another plus for the battery and charging for the Tecno Spark 40 Pro Plus. So now to my final verdict, which one should you spend your money on this year? The Tecno Spark 40 is around 145k, the Spark 40 Pro is around 200k, and the Spark 40 Pro is around 300k. Okay, if you're to ask me, right, I would, if I tell you guys, if you're looking for where you can get your smartphone, iPhone, Itel, Infinix, Google Pixel, Samsung, whatever, check out my page on TikTok at Me1 Gadget, okay? Most of you guys have been complaining on my TikTok and other platform that people are kind of scared of getting scammed, even though I've created more videos on how you can avoid being scammed if you want to get any phone. I tend to take it up, another step by importing these phones from the supplier abroad themselves. So I know that you guys are getting a legit phone and no longer being scammed. So check out my page, Mobile Gadget. Tell me the phone you want to go for. My phone, you have it at a very affordable price. I'm getting it from the supplier themselves. Okay, it's actually very reliable and very safe. No more, fake iPhone or refurbished iPhone. You're getting the real deal and you have peace of mind. So it's not as if after spending your money, after 1 month or 2 months, you start having headache because of the phone you're using. So check out my One Gadgets page on TikTok and tell me if you want to go for, and I tell you the price and you go for it. I deliver nationwide. So back to basics, which I'll go for. Honestly, I would rather go for the Tecno Spark 40 Pro. Now, if you look at it, all the features, right? The Tecno Spark 40 Pro and the Pro Plus is actually nearly identical. Even the thickness, 6.7 mm and 6.45 mm, very similar. Okay, the charging speed, the battery, it has reverse wire charging. Okay, even though the Spark 40 Pro does not have wireless charging, well, this my phone over here uses this wireless charging. I don't even have a wireless charger. My Samsung Galaxy Shoot has wireless charger. I don't have a wireless charger over here. So I don't think it's like a must-have feature, right? Even the chipsets, when I check the comparison between the United Kingdom G100 and G200, we notice just little difference, right? So why spend maybe around extra 100,000 or extra 70 or 50,000 when you can save it and still get very much similar performance on the Tecno Spark 40 Pro? Now, this is what I will go for, right? If I was to choose between the three of them, this is for me the best fit for that your money. Okay, the camera is the same thing. The camera 50 MP back, 13 MP selfie. What else again? Charging speed, the display, the design. Come on, they are all similar. So I'll just go for this. But let me know in the comment section which one you want to go for in terms of the three of them. Okay, or let's say you want to look at the Infinix aspect. We have the Infinix Hot 60i, 60, Hot 60 Pro, Hot 60 Pro Plus, which I also compare the three of them and tell you guys the one you should go for or the one that gives you the best value for your money. So I'll see you guys in the comment section where you guys tell me the one you want to go for, as I've told you the one I want to go for. Okay, and also in my next video where I compare Infinix to Tecno and even all the Infinix released this year. Okay, so see you guys.